This is one of the hub areas here. This is where you get equipped with whatever weapon you want to use. You've got your equipment here, like I was looking at. And there's also, I'll go back here real quick. There's this room here, which has some stuff here. This table has like...
something's added to the fated list.
Basically the fated list is like an achievement tracker of sorts. And these blacked out ones are ones that I've already gotten. And then the mirror here is like how you kind of upgrade your character's like base stats that apply as you begin any given escape. Holy shit, I just realized I'm fucking real dark. See if I can adjust that. Not that you necessarily need to see my face while all this is going on, but I'll see if I can make it a little more. There you go. Hello, I am here. Okay, so yeah, these are like stats that apply as you begin any run. So like I have 15 additional health. This gives me an extra cast of my cast ability rather than having to go and pick up the one that I spent. You know, so stuff like that. So this is your long-term persistent growth. And then back over here, this is where like kind of the rest of the hub world exists, where you can, you know, talk to characters. There's like an item exchange shop here where you can trade resources for stuff. You know, all sorts of stuff's going on over here. There's only one area that I'm aware of that I haven't been able to get to, and it's behind whatever that door is.
Achilles is off duty.
So, anyway, enough of all that. Let's get into a run and see what's going on here. So I think what I'm going to do...
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you...
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Most of this stuff should look pretty self-explanatory. You've got a sword, a spear. Spear you can actually throw and call back to you. You've got a shield, bow and arrow. These claw things are really pretty freaking sweet. Been having a lot of fun with those, but I think I'm going to stick with, it's basically a machine gun with a grenade launcher. Exagriff.
You're as multifaceted as anyone I know.
I'm going to hang on to this one for the time being, I think. And then I guess real quick before we get in here, the one item I'm using gives me plus 38 to my life total. This will, I'm assuming, go up to 20 or 50, as it starts out at 25. So once I clear 9 more rooms, that should level up. So we should see that happen here. And this guy basically just acts as like a test dummy. So whatever, you can just kind of like get a feel for your weapons. So let's see what we can do here.
Do not stray far again into the pits of Tartarus, or become lost like all its residents. Content yourself to look upon it from afar.
You don't always get those cutscenes, but they're kind of cool.
Take a closer look.
Alright, so this is how you get like upgrades in your run. These are basically boons from the corresponding god. Let's see, I can use my special 3 times in rapid succession. That seems pretty good. Dude, these Daedalus upgrades are always like just bangers. Attack is faster and more accurate. I get 6 additional shots. I think I'm gonna take Flurry Fire, because this tends to be the attack is what you tend to use the most. Special's okay. There are better specials than this, I think, but it's pretty good. And I don't necessarily want to use something that's going to be, like, able to hurt myself.
Deadlier than ever.
It's already hard enough to, like, keep yourself alive in all of this after a certain point. So, okay, so basically, just to give you a brief rundown of how this works, there will be a set amount of enemies in the chamber. You'll see like a kind of slowdown moment, like Matrix time stop or whatever. That'll indicate that we've cleared all the enemies in the room. And then there'll generally be 1 or 2 doors you can go to proceed to the next chamber. Sometimes you'll run into this pit that opens up. This is to go down into the Chaos realm or whatever, and you get a Chaos boon. And they tend to be pretty strong. So you can see it's going to deal 21 damage to me. But I have one of the character buffs that I have is I get 3 health back on every chamber that I proceed on from. So in all actuality, it is only going to deal 18 net, and we'll make that up relatively easily. This first section is really not too hard at all.
I understand that Zeus and all his kin on Mount Olympus think that you are born of Hades and the goddess Nyx. I was amused to learn of this deception. Nyx has mothered many of the underworld's own, so why not you?
She isn't my birth mother, no, but she is like a mother to me.
Oh, I know the goddess Nyx quite well, of course, though it has been a while since we last communicated, and I fear, I was not the charitable sort back then. It is my hope that Nyx is faring well.
Okay, so the way these work is typically there's going to be some sort of detractor, and then the bonus is going to be pretty good. I think in this case I'm going to take the Roiling Soul one. It's only 36% more foes. I've done as much as plus 72%. And in these opening levels, the enemies are so damn weak that we should be able to just plow through them regardless of how many there are. And getting plus 37 on your health is like pretty crazy. This isn't bad either, and the chamber reward being hidden is whatever. That's not that big of a deal. Pretty much everything's good. So, but I'm going to take this. Health upgrades are always really good. Alright, so these little pot bastards. Kind of annoying. That was stupid, I shouldn't have gotten hit there. Alright, cool. So you'll see stuff like this on the ground. These like plates. These are often like trap triggers. So you kind of have to watch for them, or there'll be like spikes that come out of them. So if you walk onto it, you need to dash off really quick, or just dash over them. I have one renovation for the chambers that sometimes there will be an urn that contains gold. It's pretty easy to spot it, but I am going to be having to run around on each chamber to verify that I'm not missing that.
You're nothing.
Alright, easy enough. When I do see one of those urns, I'll point it out so you know what I'm looking for. Alright, so we're gonna get a boon from Athena. Or Aphrodite, rather. Alright, so when you see guys that have this gold on them, that's armor. And that means they can't be stunned or anything like that.
get from chaos has a new effect.
Alright, so we've cleared all the chambers from the chaos debuff. So you can see we now have plus 37. It's being also reflected down here, so.
I cannot help but wonder, dearest, why Lord Hades would have kept your mere existence hidden from us all this time. Perhaps he knew that once you met us, you would stop at nothing to come seek us out.
Okay, usually end up taking the top one here. Just because, again, with Exogryph, like, the attack is usually the best thing you got going for you. And weak is really nice. Helps reduce the amount of damage you end up taking. So, like, this is particularly good against the bosses when you're focusing them down and you're going to get hit by their stuff. Gives you a little bit of extra durability there. Okay, so now we've got a decision between extra, like, gold, essentially, which is used to buy items at a Charon's shop, or a Poseidon buff. I usually end up going for buffs over gold, just because they tend to be the most high-impact purchases that you can make, or alterations, I should say.
They are filled with danger, not just water, little Hades. Any of the dead you face, they met their mortal end at sea and not on...
So let's see. I've taken Sunken Treasure on an occasion, just because it's like a more immediate reward. We don't really need the health that bad. We're gonna go up to 132 at the end of this chamber. I think this might just be better. Although, getting extra damage on our special is pretty good, and having the ability to like knock people away from us isn't too bad either, so... I usually kind of tend towards taking, like I said, like buffs, and specifically ones that impact like my ability to play the game, not necessarily like generate extra resources and things of that nature. The really cool thing about Exogryph is that the grenade launcher can go over walls, which is not something that you generally have access to. And as you can see, the traps do also hurt the enemies as well. So that's cool. Oh, shit. Alright, easy. Okay, so this is a nectar. This is what you use to basically gain favor with each of the gods. Or you can use it in like the trade shop. So these are gems, and you use those for renovations around like the House of Hades or whatever. So far, I think I've gotten most of the stuff that directly affects your chamber runs, and so everything else there, again, for the most part, are just like cosmetic renovations. I don't give a shit about that. So let's go see what Charon's up to. I do want to give him a nectar, because I think I'm on the last...
To spend some coin.
I'm on the last gift for him. Doesn't look like I can give him on this one. Real quick, this is what I'm looking for here. This golden urn that's like flashing. Only gives us 10. You can upgrade that a little more though. Let's see.
Charon, mate. I don't suppose you've given any further thought to my proposal to just, you know, ferry me up to the surface? I'll take that as a no.
I guess we'll just buy... It's only 25 coins, whatever, and we do need darkness to get those permanent buffs. Okay, so let's go for a Zeus buff. There's going to be a little mini boss right here.
Let's go, Doomstone. Okay.
usually kind of approach that a little more recklessly because I just want to get it done, but I figured we should probably try and play things a little safer.
Well, if it isn't the one and only rail of adamant in your possession there. To strike one's enemies from afar is really the only way, I think, and it's about as good a substitute for lightning bolts as you're likely to find.
Okay. I think I'm going to take this because we don't really have anything for our call. So this will get us set up with one of those.
Thunder and lightning.
A call is basically like an ultimate ability. You don't start out with one, but you can gain one like that.
Come on, you.
Jeez, I'm like one-hitting everything for the most part right now. That's pretty sweet. Doesn't tend to happen this early. Alright, give me the gold. Do a quick once around.
Now what?
So if you hadn't guessed, these are all procedurally generated rooms. So, alright, so we're full health. Shit. Easy.
A key for back.
Alright, so there's my caller rank up, and you can see my health total's gone up another 13. Or, 12 points, rather. Okay, and so this is a Karen buy station, and sometimes you will just run into these, like, kind of at random. So we'll see if he has anything in here. I think I'm going to save all the gold that we have, because we're going to want to buy, like, buffs and stuff as they come up, and those are, like, 125, 150. So I'm not going to worry about these, like, these things that are, like, limited time things. They're not bad. This one's actually pretty decent. And it's possible... I mean, we could get this, I guess, and maybe we get a buff, but I'm not going to risk it. 45 gold is not nothing. And obviously we don't really need this. We're going to heal up to full health at the end of this chamber. So this is a, like, basically an upgrade that you can use towards any of your given abilities, but I think for the moment I'm just going to try and take health whenever I can. I just value health quite a bit, and each one of these is plus 25.
Oh, God.
You're not going anywhere.
Alright, so this is basically an endurance round. We have to survive for a set amount of time.
Found me, huh?
Alright, we can use our call now, so there's a buff.
Almost there.
Really don't need to, but we can at least show it off, I guess. Cool.
Ha, fine, go.
Hey, no worries. I'm just glad I was able to get the freaking video corrected so quickly. Alright, so that was pretty easy. We didn't even take a single hit, which was nice. Alright, let's see if Karen has anything better for us to buy. Yeah, I was actually pretty scared. Okay, let's see. So we could go for Hermes or a Dionysus upgrade. I tend to prefer Hermes over Dionysus, even though Dionysus does have some pretty sweet call abilities.
Always a pleasure, Carol.
Why, hello, Cuz. Odd that we're running into one another here. Among the wares of my professional associate, I mean. Must be some sort of clerical mistake.
I think I'm just going to take the general move speed. This isn't too bad, but our dash refills like that, so there's not really much of a reason. I have taken this before when I was like working on a dash build where I had other dash buffs, but on its face it's not super good, I don't think. And this fills up fast enough that I think plus 1% every 2 seconds is probably not worth it. So we'll take the general move speed increase. Especially because we're coming up on a boss here, and I want to
Time for Tisiphone, maybe?
be a little faster.
I knew it. I was really hoping we could change the subject.
Yeah, all she ever says is murder.
Not good.
Have you ever seen this game at all, Kenzie? No problem.
Always disturbing.
Alright, so she did about 50 damage to us. That's not unreasonable. But alright, so that's the first region. This is all pretty cake at this point. Second region's not too bad either.
Where do you think you're going?
A little harder, but not too bad.
You know exactly where.
Okay, so this is basically the room you're going to run into every time you're in between regions. You'll get a well here that restores some amount of your health. I think it's usually about 30%. Or not even 30%, like 20 something percent. But anyway, that's going to put us up to full health, which is nice. And one last time, we'll see what Karen's got for us here. Nothing I really want to pick up, I don't think. So let's just move on to Asphodel.
Made it to Asphodel.
Alright, so this is
That blasted Hydra must be back by now.
just basically the fiery hell area of the game. This you do have to be a little careful. You can run out here into the lava and it can hurt you, so you gotta watch out for that. But we got new enemies now. Let's see what's on offer.
By now.
These guys are kind of a pain in the ass as they move around a lot. And they leave behind a one of those explosive urns every time they die. So it's like an extra thing you have to be ready to dodge.
of the gods.
Attack deals more damage and inflicts weak. I think that's probably what we're taking. Although, maybe we want to take this. Oh, no, that just updates that. Never mind. I'm looking for a cast. That's what I'm looking for. Just upgrade our direct attack damage. I'm gonna stick with health. I think I just need to take health every time it comes up. Because that's really gonna be the hardest thing in the later levels, is making sure that you're like durable enough to survive the onslaught. Having some ability to knock enemies around is kind of nice, because you can get them into the lava like that. It deals extra damage to them. Alright, well, we took a little bit of a beating there, 24 points. Some for gold. I don't see any. I guess I'm gonna go to Karen, see if he has a buff for us. Again, at this point I don't really care about the crystals. Kind of just a waste of time. This will also heal us +3. We can buy some health here. We can get a random thing that could be good, could be crap. I think I'm just gonna take the health.
Pleasure doing business.
Alright, we got another Aphrodite buff coming up.
The barge of
Oh,
death
we're
is
already
always
here.
for
Holy
me.
shit. These traps do 500 damage. It's pretty damn good. So these guys were bosses like on the first run of the game that I played, but they're just like regular enemies now. Oh shit, that did 12 damage. Too bad.
In the name of Hades.
Weak effects have a longer duration. Weak effects are more potent. I think most of the time the things that we're shooting and inflicting weak upon anyway are dying pretty quickly. This, I think, will be better against the slightly tougher enemies, like some of the boss enemies, I think, who we're going to be constantly applying weak towards anyway. So we'll take that. Alright, we got a mystery coming up here.
What? Singing?
Is that Ophadia or whatever? The hell is this?
Okay.
How do I get up there? Oh, just do that.
Hey, you must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing bone hydra.
Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is...
Hey, I'll take it.
Nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
Ambrosia Delight. Palm Porridge. Up to 4 random boons of yours gain +1. Up to 2 random boons of yours are upgraded to the next rarity, so it could be... Heartbreak Strike, Tempest Flourish, or Zeus's Aid. I mean, I guess these are all boons, technically. I mean, this just seems better. 4 of them get +1 level. Yeah.
Oh, good choice there, hun.
So good.
Okay. So we only have 3 technically. Alright, so these are only boons. These are other things. Okay, that's fine. I think upgrading all of them rather than just like 2 of them is better. Yeah, I've never even run into that character until just now. Oh shit, get off the fire.
Bye.
Take care, yeah.
Alright, so we're getting a key here. Keys are used for a couple of things, primarily unlocking weapons and the permanent buff stuff in the mirror.
I can't. Nice.
And those guys that like jump around are fucking annoying. Alright, let's see. There's a lot of lore stuff in this game, for the record. Now these guys are bitches. We'll be seeing those in the next area. Okay, well, whatever. Got our key. Looks like the next one is a health upgrade. Yeah, I don't see another golden urn in here, so. Karen, yeah, we're definitely taking the health upgrade. I don't have that much gold, not enough to buy anything meaningful. So sometimes you get these free rooms that are just nothing but whatever the thing is that you're getting. So that's kind of cool.
Life.
That's life, he says. Alright, here we are. Bone Dragon.
Changed up your look again, have you, Hydra?
Bone Hydra, I guess, is the boss of this region. I usually like having a deflect of some kind for this fight, but it's not a big deal. Alright, so now he's got all these like little subordinate heads that we have to kill. much him again. Alright, now we can hit him again. That's pretty good with the weak debuff. He only does 6 damage on any of these things. Alright, one more round of the backup Hydra heads. Can be out on the lava for a very brief amount of time without taking damage. Alright, time to finish this idiot off. So the good thing about the, like, god calls or whatever is that you have to regenerate them in every, like, chamber. So there's no disincentive to using them when you have them like that. Alright, let's see how much of a heal we're gonna get here. We get 101. That's like what? Whatever, I can't math right now. Next boon you find has upgraded rarity. That might not be bad. I think I'll take that. And we'll take the tinge of Erebus, rather.
I'll just take this one.
I'm trying to build up some darks, so...
To the top.
Alright, here we are in Elysium.
Another day or night in paradise.
This is the farthest area that I've gotten to. Oh good, we're gonna get a Daedalus upgrade and it's gonna be at the next rarity. This should be good.
Hurry.
As you can see, the enemies get considerably stronger at this point. Need to start doing more damage soon. God, these fucking things.
Not now.
Shit.
Just the edge I need.
Attack bounces to one foe, pierces foes, and deals plus 50 to armor. That's probably what I'm taking. This is usually pretty good, but this is a lot of extra damage to armor, which is what we're going to need. And it kind of accomplishes the same goal with the pierce. Or maybe? Maybe that's not exactly how I'm reading it. I think this only does plus 50% to armor. This might actually be better. Yeah. Take that.
Let's see how this goes.
Do need to upgrade some damage here. Okay, so these are Trove Trials. These are basically like optional fights that you can take to earn additional bonuses. Since this is Crystal and not anything that I give a shit about, we're gonna move on.
Who else?
There you go, see? Shit. God, I hate these fucking things. Alright, cool.
Want to bring you in on something, boss. The reason that Uncle Poseidon got to you before I did is I let him.
I'm sure you did, Hermes. Attack is faster, that'll increase our DPS. This is pretty good too. Wow, this gives you +2. This is pretty good, but this is better. Because we're trying to get some more damage here.
Now here goes.
Alright, Karen, what do you got now? Sure as a Chaos Gate will spawn ahead. Probably want to do that. It looks like we can do both that and the Life Essence. That'll be 84.
I'll take that.
We're going to lose a chunk of that to the Chaos Gate, but that's alright. And to that effect, I'm going to take the health upgrade here. We're going to need that.
That's for last time.
God. Yes. Over to this thing. You can use those to like drop like highly damaging stuff on enemies.
Anytime.
Oh, fucking, I hate these shield guys. Honestly, I think these shield guys probably kill me more than almost anything else in this game. Alright. Slowly working our health back up here. There's the Chaos Gate. We want to get in there.
Let me
It's
have
only
it.
just 26. That's not much bad. That much worse than the first one we did. Alright, let's see what Chaos got for us today.
In the name of Hades.
The next 3 encounters I can't hold gold. Afterward, my cast deals plus 31%. I really need my cast to do something. And I think not earning gold is probably alright. I don't think either of these others are worth it. The top one isn't bad either, Abyssal Flourish. But there's so many more traps in this area that I don't want to risk taking, you know, like 30 damage from a fucking arrow or something. So we'll just take this one. We'll set up for our cast, hopefully doing something a little later. Here's an Artemis upgrade.
It's that big soul catcher again.
Yes, that is a fucking butterfly spitting enemy that can hurt us.
How to handle that butterfly ball.
Shit. These arrow guys are kind of bitches too.
Sinister ball of butterflies.
Good old Father
Jesus.
Zeus. He must have blessed you with his lightning bolts, did he?
Yes, he did. Any damage we deal has a chance to be critical. Oh, man. 4% chance, so it's like 1 in every 25 shots. Possibly better. We have 18 rounds, so it's like almost every 2 clips. This is okay. But I'm looking for something better than this. So I think we're gonna take the chance to crit here. I should also mention, since we're getting like kind of close to dying here, that I do have this thing here, the Stubborn Defiance. The one that you get earlier in the game gives you a 50% life restore instead of dying 1 time. This gives you 30% every chamber, which I think is considerably better, and it cost me 600 darkness to to get. So that means if we like die here, it's not as bad as if we died with just the one, basically do-over. Alright, these ones aren't too bad. It's their bigger fucking brothers that I fucking hate. I say they're not too bad, they're still fucking annoying. Because they're basically like little kamikaze bastards. If I had taken the thing where we get hit by traps harder, I would have fucking died right there. Not that it really matters, because we're like pretty close to death anyway.
Power of Olympus.
Special deals more damage. Calm, makes lightning rapidly strike. Does more damage. We can up our crit plus 1%. That seems kind of garbage. Fuck, you know what? We're gonna have to fight the Minotaur here. I think probably in the next room, so I don't think any of this matters. We're gonna go down pretty quick. I guess that being the case, we should probably take this, because there's like very little chance we're actually gonna hit him with our special.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Okay, good. It's not in the next room. Let's see if we can up our crit at all. was gonna say, I'm surprised we haven't seen any with armor yet. Alright, so there's my respawn. So it gives us 83, which isn't too bad.
Bone switched to a new effect.
Cast deals plus 31 damage. Is that what it was? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so this stupid little thing. It's whatever.
In the name of Hades.
Come on, give me a good cast. That's not what I'm looking for. After you cast or hit with an attack or special, fire a seeking arrow. That's interesting, just 10 damage. Kinda not that great. Cast 6 foes with 10% chance to deal critical damage. Critical effects dealing more damage to armor. What are we on? We're on 5% to crit? Yeah. It's not bad. But we have to crit. This actually gives our casts like something to do, which might be good against the Minotaur actually. Well, alright, so the thing about the cast, when you hit something with the cast ability, the charge or whatever kind of gets absorbed by the thing that it hits, because there's like a number of various debuffs that you can give to things, or buffs to your own damage, or whatever. And it'll pop out after a given amount of time, but it's like 12.5 seconds or something like that. So this, for the Minotaur at least, is like not going to add that much damage. Whereas this, he's not got armor, but this might just be better in the long run. Versus, you know, other enemies that we're going to come up against. And this only gives us plus 10 damage, which is like less than an additional shot out of our gun. So that seems kind of stupid. So I'm going to take the extra.
The might of the Huntress.
The extra damage against armor, potentially. If we can ever increase our crit chance to a high enough amount where we're hitting like once out of every 5 or 6 shots, that's going to be a lot better. And again, we're going to take the health, kind of just because we need to heal up a little bit, but also because our respawn will give us more health if we do it that way.
Hurry up.
Shit. Come on in. These guys in particular take so much damage, so I'm like trying to use these traps to do a good chunk of that. Oh, they were quite in range for that one. Damn. Like, see, they just take so much fucking punishment from our weapons. It's kind of hard to, like, shoot them down. Okay, whatever. Just a bunch of lore shit. Not that big of a deal. Got a Charon. We've got that. We don't have that much gold. We probably should go for the life gain again. Alright, so now, since we're going to recover 30% on every time we respawn from, like, Death Denied or, you know, whatever the hell this is called, Stubborn Defiance, it's a little easier to track. We know we're getting at least 100 back, which is nice. Oh, and we got a free chamber, thank fucking God.
Should keep me going.
Alright, so the Minotaur's got to be coming up here soon. Yeah, it looks like next.
The magnificently ominous facade of the Great Elysian Stadium looms tall above the rabble-rousing prince, as if to goad him into such a competition which he cannot hope to win.
Cheers for the vote of confidence, old man.
I haven't determined who that is yet that's talking to us. Alright, well, let's see what we can do about this fucking Minotaur. What the hell is that? Is that like a super nectar? Alright, so let's see what we've got going here. Thanks, buddy. How you been? It's high praise. Okay, this is not going to be relevant against him. This will be fine. Although we have to stand still to reload, I think. No, we don't. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. That's probably not going to be relevant. This is actually going to be pretty good. That's not relevant. That'll be fine. Gotta remember to use our call, basically ASAP. And I mean, we're okay. I wish I had more health going into this fight, but dude, working on 3 albums at the same time, that's pretty fucking ridiculous, dude. I don't blame you.
Oh, wow.
I warned you, short one. Now you face a foe
something
more
new.
terrible even than I. The only other foe whom I have ever faced who bested me.
Hold, fiend! You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
Theseus, no way. You two are legends. I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Oh, don't tell me he has a fucking actual shield in this fight. Fuck. Oh, I have to fight both of them? Are you shitting me? Oh my God.
By my honor and the gods, you shall soon be destroyed.
He does have a fucking shield. Oh, Jesus.
The roaring of the crowd fills me with strength.
A couple crits there. At least it feels like the Minotaur isn't quite as powerful in this fight as when you're fighting him alone. Alright, maybe I should just try killing the Minotaur, getting him out of the way. Of course I say that and then I start fucking like splitting up my attacks. Alright, so there's my respawn.
Let's finish
So I have to pay attention to when I have like the locked on sign on me. I have to like dodge when he shoots the fucking thing. I just feel like I don't do that much damage, that's the problem. We have like pretty good abilities, but just not enough damage, I don't think. Shit. That just took like half our fucking health right there. Yeah, we ain't gonna win this one. Fuck. Yeah, alright.
If only you could hear the roaring crowd.
Yeah, that fight is super fucking hard, holy shit. When it was just the Minotaur, I've been able to get past that every time. But now that, I guess we have to fight fucking Theseus on top of that.
I'm up. Oh, I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be killed by somebody like Theseus.
Maybe.
Yeah, shut up.
I've done the best I could preparing him, though I'm fearful it was not enough. No one ever has escaped this place.
Your expertise has readied him, Achilles. Yet I sense it is your confidence in him which spurs him on. Do not lose faith in yourself now, lest soon he do the same.
My faith is prone to shakiness at times.
Okay. Let's see what Hades has to say.
Father, look. Lord Uncle Zeus, I've been in contact with him, and he wishes to make peace. He asked for me to tell you he forgives you for whatever happened.
My brother Zeus forgives me. Zeus forgives me. How dare that blasted little brat? His beard may be luxurious, but he's as much a child as are you. Forgives me, bah.
What did you do? What happened between you?
None of your business. Go on now and frolic with that Lord Uncle of yours, the both of them. And don't you ever speak of him to me again. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Someone's mad. Alright, so yeah, this is all the, like, cosmetic bullshit. Don't care.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing?
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the God of the Dead has been through everything you're going through.
Wait, Orpheus is a guy? That's sort of surprising.
Not here.
But it's fine, whatever.
What's in stock?
I don't think I need any of this stuff. Actually, I could probably use the keys. Let me go check the mirror real fast. So I think the last, like, group of, like, permanent buffs up here, I think it costs 20 keys. Yeah, 20 keys. So let's just go trade in some of our gems for keys.
Need more of those, so here.
Oh, it's only one per? Oh, for some reason my brain thought it was more than that. Well, whatever.
Here you go. Here are the gems.
I'm not ever using fucking gems. Let's see. So we could get more gemstones for some of this Titan blood. That gives us 200, and then we can get enough keys. We don't have that much darkness, though. And this Titan blood's like kind of hard to come by, so I think I'm just gonna try and grind out more keys naturally. We only have like 9 more to go. It's not that bad. Most of the gods have like some level of dipshit to them, so. Let's see.
Other side.
5% of your current gold per rank. So like this is one of those things I was talking about where the little red diamond thing, that's the cast like thing that they absorb. I don't know, I don't use the cast that much unless we have a really good cast. And none of this other stuff seems good. Like, I guess probably taking thick skin is alright. Like, maybe we'll just take, like, an extra level in that. It's going to take us probably 2 runs or so to grind out the... Maybe even more, like 3 runs to grind out the additional keys. So I think I'm just going to take as many levels in this as I can get away with right now. More health is always good. What do you want, Skelly?
Skelly, how do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
If I must.
I'm gonna hold off for now, Skelly.
Keepsakes hold power.
Okay, so let's see. We're at 130 health to start if we maintain this. So there's like, I assume there's one of these for each god where we get like 10% chance to have a better boon every time we encounter them. Is there anything better than having extra health? This might actually be pretty good in the later stages when we start having to rely on our stubborn defiance a little more. Because it's going to revive us at 30% health. And it like works great with this. 10% damage to distant foes. I wonder what that even means. Distant. This gives us an additional 50 when our life total is depleted. That works pretty well with the stubborn defiance. I think I'm gonna try this because we're using Exegriff, and I've just basically been using that exclusively ever since I unlocked it. But I could certainly see giving this a try. I wonder if this goes up to like 100, or maybe it goes like 50 to 68 to 75. When all is said and done. Or 50 to like 63 to 75, something like that. Let's try Distant Memories. That'll give us some extra damage, which is kind of what we were lacking in that run. We had plenty of health. Like, don't get me wrong, starting at 80 feels kind of bad. But it's better than 50 that you usually start with. And we had a lot of health upgrades, so maybe we can... Since we basically took every one we could find, maybe we can just supplement it that way. I mean, what did we end up with? Like 325 or something like that? Somewhere in that range? 318? So I think 265, we'll call it, probably would have been fine. And dealing 10% extra damage, that adds up. So I'm going to give that a shot, especially because this probably goes up to 20% once we get to level 3. So yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's see what other,
Malf on the twin fists. Let's say we crack some skulls.
Whoa, those are some paws.
It's up to 75. I think I probably just need to save our Titan blood. I don't think any of this stuff is really that great. This isn't bad. This gives us +4, so we get 16 shots rather than 12, but that's not that insane. Alright, well, before I start my next run, I'm going to take just a brief break. I'm going to go start a little laundry, get another drink. Take me just 2 minutes or so. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, I am back. Trying to get my sheets washed and back on my bed before midnight tonight, so I have to get them started now. Anyway, okay, we're ready to go. We've got our, what is it? I guess it doesn't, oh, there it is, dirt, right.
Again.
Or plus 10% to ranged enemies. Or distant enemies, I suppose. Alright, so we've got Aphrodite.
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
Alright, we're going to start out with a week. This stuff does give us a good cast right out of the pocket, but I think the problem is this is going to go at odds with our distant memory item, so I'm just going to take this. Alright, well that's not really any indication of how much additional damage we're doing.
Need a moment.
Oh, she just like died. Alright, it's easy enough. Chaos Portal. We'll take Chaos Portal.
I can take it.
So I guess technically we get 6 life back between all of this happening, so it only does 15 damage to us, which isn't too bad. I guess now that we only have 80 health, it's worse for us. But...
you unmistakably. Although I shall be curious to see if her command over one's sense of love shall have any effect beneath the earth.
I think I'm going to take this one rather than the additional health like we did last time, because we're going to run across health upgrades, and it seems like we didn't find that many damage upgrades on our last escape attempt, so I'm going to take the plus 33%, because that's going to be pretty strong as we go along. And this is okay. I don't mind considering that, but our special's already, like, okay. So... So let's try this.
Crushed. Thank the gods.
Okay. Easy. I guess it doesn't matter which one we go in, because we don't know either way.
Come try me.
It's like right now our special already does pretty decent damage, and there's a health upgrade, so there we go. Boom. Alright, didn't see any urns down there. Nectar. Okay. I don't know that I've given a nectar to Aphrodite. I should probably give it to her. so we've got one more room before our chaos takes effect. I think I'll take both of these.
This one.
I don't want to take another Chaos Gate's worth of damage before,
Let's go, lads.
if I can keep from it, and like having it pile on, essentially. Ah, fuck, I went right into that one. Jesus Christ. Oh, glad I got the health that I did.
Uncle Zeus by now, correct? Just want to let you know, good Zeus gets very busy on the regular. So you just stick with me.
Alright, this call isn't too bad. Does a lot of fucking damage. And if we get it all the way up to 4, then we get to run around for over 7 seconds.
Might of the sea.
Alright, well, we gotta take the Chaos one, because that's what we just spent our coin on.
Hit me.
We'll have the well
am I?
for too long.
Hades.
Alright, I think I am going to take this one, though. I do want to get some of these health upgrades. We're not using our cast as it is. I guess we'll take a key here.
Yes.
Alright, give me some health.
Anything I need.
I'm going to pass on this Chaos Gate because we're so damn close to... like we're under half health, almost. I'm going to take this one.
Worth it.
And I guess because we're going to get to the boss pretty soon, I'm going to take the damage one. I mean, that's a boss right there. Guess we just go knock it out.
More brimstones.
Oh shit. I didn't really mean to dodge like twice right there. Alright, I'm gonna take health. That's what I'm talking about.
Time to collapse.
plus 25 overall, and I recovered 20 health. That's not bad. We could try to do this now. Sure. So basically, the faster we kill all the enemies now, the more of the bonus we'll end up getting. So I need to do this as quick as I possibly can. Oh, they all like congregated over there.
Thank you, Father.
Oh, and we got some nectar? Nice, okay. It's like the first time I've ever gotten 2 things from one of those. Daedalus, we'll always take a Daedalus buff. And it's free this time, hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take this again. I did enjoy that, especially now that we're doing more damage per shot. Seems pretty good. Alright, so now we've got the boss fight. Let's see what we can do here.
Tisiphone's up. What do you know?
I don't mind Tisiphone, she's not too bad.
Let me guess. Murder? Murderer, perhaps. Not again.
Sometimes you can like lose track of where your mouse is. And I'm actually on the option that like reduces the amount of that happening. It like specifically says in the options to select this if you don't want to like lose track of your mouse as easily. And like I still do from time to time. Alright, well that wasn't too bad.
Glad that's over.
Give me the darkness. Let me hit that well. So we're probably gonna be decent shape.
Cheers to a pleasant voyage on Asphodel.
Off to Asphodel.
I don't really want either of that. Wait. There's 10% for 3 chambers. Yeah, I don't really want either of that. Or any of that, rather.
Getting warmer.
Any urns? Key, okay. I get a buff for my attack that isn't just like straight damage. I guess we have this, but I wouldn't mind having something else. 33% plus 30% for 2 more encounters. So we're gonna get weaker here a little bit. We haven't used our call yet. Hasn't really come up. Mystery or Hermes? I think I'm gonna take Hermes. Palm. Yeah, we'll take Hermes.
Thanatos?
Oh god.
I sensed your presence here.
This
I can't stay
asshole.
long, so how about we get this business over with? I doubt this will take very long at all.
No doubt at all from me.
Easy.
Gotta get out of the lobby, idiot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, Thanatos.
Don't you think so, cuz? Normally I'd stop for no one here, but when it comes to her, exceptions must be made.
Ooh, I like this, actually. I had this the other day. This wasn't too bad. This is essentially just a worse version of that. Well, not exactly. After using Call, well, actually, because our Call isn't really anything right now. Like, we haven't even used it once. Yeah, we'll just take this, whatever. So I can just move around hella fast.
I've got to hand it to you, Zag. You're easy to track down. The Shades of Tartarus are beginning to fear you even more than your Lord Father.
Well, they won't fear me once they get to know me.
I'm not so sure about that. Even I'm beginning to fear you, I think. Seems I don't know you as well as I thought.
That's right, baby. Alright, well.
Steady now. Over here.
To some degree, it's like kind of... Fuck. It's kind of pointless to try and hit those guys with special, because they just leave away half the time. Kinda got hit by some stupid shit there that I shouldn't have.
Gods grant me strength.
I think I'm gonna take the... Take that. I'm gonna save gold in case we run across Karen and buy a buff or something, like right here.
Charon's offerings ahead, I guess.
Yeah, see right there. Ooh, we get to buy an Athena one. Hell yeah.
You must have a lot of stops around these parts, don't you, Charon, mate? Most of the dead are here in Asphodel, correct? I'll just have a look around. Cheers, mate.
We cannot effectively communicate with Charon from Olympus, but he is amenable to certain trades and seems unfettered by your father's influence.
Dash deals damage and can deflect. That's a good one. This isn't too bad. We've already got a dash buff, so I kind of want to build on that a little bit. Especially because having a deflect is really strong, I think.
Your wisdom guide me.
Just overall. I really wish I could buy that too, but oh well. That would almost put us to full health. See, now that we have the deflect, these organs are like not a big deal at all. run right into them, then they're a big deal. Give me the food. Alright, so now all we have to do is worry about this asshole. He should never hit us. Especially because we have our dash bonus or whatever. See ya.
Don't let it go to your head.
See if we can get a good cast up Dionysus.
With you already, yeah? She's cool though once you get to know her. Here, I got something that ought to suit her style.
Ooh, that's not bad. We're gonna be hitting one of those soon. That'll set us up pretty well for Elysium. That's probably better than this, to be honest. What's our total health right now? Can't see it. Whatever, I'm gonna take this. I haven't taken this yet, but it seems good. 168 is total health. Bad.
Reloading.
Nice. Because see, essentially what's going to happen now is even if I have to use my Death Defied, that's good. By the time we get to the well, I'll get back up to 100% health, and I'll get extra damage out of the deal. Whereas before, I would only, you know, go up to like maybe 75% or something. Wouldn't have any bonus damage to show for it. So I think in the long run, this is going to end up being a little better. There's probably a reason it's epic, I guess. Alright, here we go, Bone Dragon.
Another new look for you, I see, Bone Hydra.
Bone Hydra, whatever. I guess, more specifically. See, having a deflect is so damn good in this fight. Generally, I like working my way from one side to the next, rather than kind of like running all around the place, because it opens up a little more free space. That's a little easier to navigate. honestly doesn't really matter. We're gonna get our full life back here shortly. No problem.
Enough.
Nice, got 100 darkness out of that. Alright, let's go get full health. A little extra damage.
They're already expecting you up in Elysium.
We would have been pretty close to full health anyway, but this guarantees it and gives us extra damage. Stubborn Defiance restores 10% more than usual for 15 encounters. That actually seems really good now that we're moving into Elysium. And since we're not going to really have much to buy for a while, we might as well just pick up this
just what I need.
Dark.
Next region.
Dude, everything about this game is like straight on the money. Art style, audio design, music.
Everything's so green.
Like you said, animations are really good. I mean, like, it's just such a good looking game. And like, I mean, honestly, have you ever seen a procedurally generated game that looks as good as this? Like, holy shit. And on top of all that, it's fun. It's fun as hell.
Don't get in my way.
Like, I haven't played a roguelike in quite a while, but this is a goddamn good one. The theme's really cool, too. Like, I love fucking Greek mythology shit. I mean, look at how good this deflect is, by the way. I'm, like, killing these fucking old lady witches or whatever. Half by just using their own abilities against them.
Enough.
Yeah, dude, this... Yeah, I could see that. Like, Diablo 2 for, like, 2020. Holy shit. So I've taken this before. This isn't bad. The best combination I had with this was with an Ares buff that inflicts Doom. Basically what Doom does is after like a brief delay, it does like additional damage. And in that case, I had one that inflicts like an additional 100 damage. So just having like a giant radius of my special that inflicted that meant I could like just obliterate crowds with it. It was really good, but because I don't have that here, and I don't really think this is that good, I'm going to take this, because that's going to up our overall damage and slowing them. It's going to be really good, too.
Perfect.
Look at that shit. Nice. Let's see. I mean, look at how fucking fast we are, too, with that buff that we have on our dash. I'm gonna try and get the Dionysus cast. So those are really fucking good.
What's regenerating?
On my watch, baby. To like basically like negate these fucking butterflies with my dash deflect. That's insane, actually. Alright, that I was kind of not looking directly at what was going on, so otherwise I probably wouldn't have got hit by the arrow, but Let's see if we can get a good cast here. Nope. If your health is low after encounters, restore to the threshold. That actually seems fucking ridiculous, too. This does 5 damage every half second for 4 seconds, so that does 40 additional damage. Like, this just seems ridiculous to me. We already have enough nectar, and you see these so rarely that it doesn't seem that good to me. This... I guess this works pretty well with... God, what, I can't remember the fucking name of this thing. Stubborn Defiance. Because, like, if we get reincarnated to 30% health, and we go below that, and we get, like, pretty close to dying, but we still make it out, then that gives us a chance to go up to 30% again to start the next encounter, and then go back to 30% if we manage to die, or if we happen to die again. But if we manage to get through without taking much damage, we can start building on top of that. So I'm going to take that after party. Seems pretty good. Alright, gold or health? I think we're taking health. A little lower than I would like it to be. Took 2 damage that round. That was pretty fucking good. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what Karen's got for us.
What's for sale?
Flame Wheel. Is that the big guy? That might be the big guy. Stubborn Defiance restores 10% more than usual. So this is going to carry over into whatever the next area is. This might be pretty good. I think what I'm going to do is take plus 20% for the next 8, which should carry us to the rest of Elysium, and then plus 10% on Stubborn Defiance.
Should help keep me going.
I think we might do it, guys. I think we might finally get out of fucking Elysium. I've not yet been able to do that. So we don't have any coin anymore. We'll just see if we can get a good Hermes. playing KOTOR. That's a game I actually never played. So I do damage based on bonus move speed, and I have what, plus 40 right now? I guess 75% of that, so it'd be plus 30%. Plus it adds on this, holy shit. Let's see. Move speed, where's my move speed? Oh, I actually have 2 instances of that. Holy shit. 20% here. And 20 there. Or wait, no, that's the same one. I was pretty sure I had an additional move speed buff. What are you playing that on? Are you playing it on PC or console? 10%. Alright, well, whatever. I think regardless, this is still better. What do we get here? Crystals, I don't care. I think I'm going to take another Athena buff. Athena buffs are pretty good. Again, we just have our stupid little nothing cast here. I hope this isn't... Is this the Minotaur already? Fuck. No, it's not. Okay, good.
It's the butterfly ball.
That's what I did, buddy. Definitely need to use that Poseidon call. Deal like extra burst damage to these fucking guys.
Butterflies better stay away from me.
Yeah, you better stay away, butterflies.
Itself has found its way into your hands, cousin. A malignant thing, if you were to ask me, and not one I would ever use myself. Unless perhaps I had no other choice.
Does damage to foes in a small area. 30%. Does that mean 30% of one charge, or 30% 1 1/3? I'm willing to give it a shot, I guess. We could just use it like immediately in best case scenario. And this still is like damage smells and foes in a small area. Whatever.
Strength of the goddess.
Gold. Mystery or a key? How many keys do we have? 13. Let's take a mystery. Maybe we can get some extra health or something.
Always so unyielding. Too well. Go on, stranger. Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir?
Hell yeah.
Zagreus.
PC Master Race, buddy.
Stranger, you shouldn't be here. May the fates favor your journey. But just in case they don't, here, why don't you take this?
There we go. Wow. The next 10 encounters is plus 60 damage. I think I'm gonna take this. Like, we're kind of low on health, and I wouldn't mind restoring 70 health per fucking chamber through the end of this section. This is pretty good too, but we've already got some good Stubborn Defiance buffs. Right, we've got one that does 10%, and then another one that does 10%. So we don't need that. I'm gonna take this. This is pretty good too, though.
Take care then.
Now go.
What the hell's that?
Patroclus.
Patroclus.
That's his name.
Okay, so here's a weird decision point. What is this?
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
Okay, so here's the decision point. This one here on the right, we get to choose which of the buffs we want, but that's going to piss off the other god. And so then we have to fight this, like, really annoying, long, drawn-out battle. And frankly, I just don't want to put up with that. And we kind of need some coin a little bit. I mean, we got 166. We'll be able to buy mostly anything that Karen can dish out. But having an additional 100 means we might be even able to buy, like, 2 buffs or something. So, plus 68 right there, goddamn. God damn it, I hate these fucking shield guys. That works though. Like with these guys, you have to get behind them. Alright.
What do we have here?
Give me the cash. Give me the cash! Store up to 83. We're probably taking that, honestly. I don't think we need anything else, but I do want to go into... Well, let's see. We could save it. We're restoring 68. It's gonna put us, what, 20 away from being full? Unless it's... I wonder if it's 30%. It's gotta be 30% of our full health. So... yeah, I'm gonna save it. And, I mean, none of this other stuff is that interesting. Deals 500% damage to your foes. I don't know if the, so, like, the pillars that you can destroy and have, like, rocks fall on, I don't know if that counts as a trap or not. I guess I'm willing to pay 35 gold to see if that works. Give me the cash! That's, like, my... fucking go-to phrase, like, yeah, like right here, because there's some of that in the Minotaur room, unless we have to fight Theseus again this time, which it didn't look like there was any of that, but maybe we can get lucky here. die? God damn.
Not had enough yet.
Nice, son of a bitch. Alright, so we're going to be at full health. Really glad I didn't buy that Karen item. Like, no reason to. See what he has to offer. See, this is what I'm talking about. We can buy both of these now. We can get another Athena buff, or Aphrodite buff, and also get some extra health, so let's do that.
I'll take this one.
The thing to know about this family, dearest, is that each of us, we have our little quirks. Although we always stick together, and our love for one another perseveres.
Great.
Oh, what do we have here, little Hades? Seems to me that you have company. Well, I'll just leave the two of you alone. My lips are sealed tighter than a warship hull.
Oh, feel free to stay, Poseidon. I was just explaining what an idiot you are, though you're able to articulate it best. Anyway, dearest, what was I on about?
Any palms of power you find are more potent. Ooh, that's a duo buff. That makes taking those a lot more enticing. And since it's looking like we could possibly even get out of here. I mean, this is okay. This is not that great. Again, because we're using Exogryph. We're going to be at long range mostly.
What a team.
Cool. What's up, Karen? Okay. Nothing else going on here. Alright, well, let's see if we can figure out what this giant flask is. It looks like a super nectar.
So, the fiend returns to challenge us.
Yeah, this time I have full health, motherfucker.
Despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
You know full well that wasn't a fair fight. Face me yourself and we'll see how you fare.
Word.
Silence, you monster. I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the
this might even be the last boss of Elysium, actually.
Defend yourself. Now your spirit must be quivering inside.
Oh, I've lost 70 health in the first fucking 30 seconds of this fight. Seems bad. I'm gonna wait till my god gauge is on full charge before I use it. Maybe I'll get to use full damage potential from it.
To see us fight, thank you. Stand and look at your riding there, Hellspawn.
Like, Theseus is so fucking slow, man.
Lord Poseidon, was I not your favorite?
There we go. That did like 1,200 damage or something. That was pretty good. I even have a deflect for Theseus's bow this go around. So like if I'm smart anyway, I can just like negate most of his damage. Come on, you son of a bitch. Yes, you fucking go away. Alright, well now his like abilities are gonna change. Alright, that did about 2,000 damage altogether. That was pretty fucking good.
The gods are helping him.
Oh shit.
Not ready to admit defeat as yet.
Come on, you son of a bitch.
I am not finished yet.
Pretty close though, bud. Yeah, the fact this guy's a lot slower makes this way easier than fighting the Minotaur. Alright, there's our death fight. That's fine. I didn't think we were getting up to 4 charges on that, so I just took the guaranteed damage. Or the guaranteed chance for damage, I should say. Got him.
That ought to shut him up.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Alright, what is this? Oh, this is like the thing you get for beating the boss in this one. Ambrosia. Nectar of the Gods. Alright, well.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
You really think you can get out of here?
Plus 5% damage, baby. Oh, the downside is we don't have shit to spend on Karen here. But that's alright, he doesn't really have shit. I guess we could take this. This is probably not bad to take for next 6 encounters at 40 gold. Okay. Well, here we go. This is my first venture into the next region. I have not made it this far before, so everything from this point on now is new. It sticks. Okay. This is not what I would have imagined sticks to look like. Because I usually think of that as the river Styx, you know? What do you want, Cerberus? Cerberus.
Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard.
Do I have to kill Cerberus now?
No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I helped you with the Satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
So for the record, Cerberus is in the House of Hades. You actually can, like, pet it and give it nectar and stuff like that.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
So eventually we're going to have to go this way, I guess. Seems like they're handling this a little bit different. Look at this.
Quite a stash there, Charon.
The super Karen stash. So why is it that I can't give Karen nectar anymore? Because I've given him, what, 6 already? I want this last one, but it's locked, I guess. Look at this, though. Wow, they, like, actually start letting you buy some of the things that you get from beating other bosses. $500 for this? Get out of here, Karen. What are your prices? Alright, well. We have 5 choices. Well, I still want to see if we can get... I mean, because we still have just this stupid little cast that doesn't do anything. I still want to see if we can get something better than that. So I'm going to take the Dionysus door here.
Hey! Poisoned. Recharge already.
What the fuck are those? Satyr cultist. Okay. Wait, I didn't get anything for that? I just have to kill those guys first before I can go in here? That's kind of bullshit. Weird, it's like the rules of...
Not poisoned at the moment, thanks.
Oh, okay. I see. It's like the rules of how the chambers work change. Oh, do I have to go through each one of those doors? Is that what that is? Oops.
Some of those urns have coin in them, don't they? Not bad.
I guess this is okay. There's like fewer enemies per room. And I still get the like chamber bonus from exiting the chamber. All that does is heal poison, so I don't need to worry about that. It's actually poison.
molasses.
Oh shit, that was there the whole fucking
Doesn't taste
time.
like anything.
Give me the antidote!
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, here's what we're talking about. This is what I want. This just gives me like another big thing. This will stun guys as well, which is good. For 5 seconds. Basically. This isn't bad either. I'm going to take the thing that gives us an actual cast here. Alright, cool. So what's the deal here? How do I... Oh, I go here.
Hope this can get me out of here.
Yeah, okay.
A moment's rest.
Let's see. This is gonna wear off pretty quick. Stubborn Defiance, we got at least 5 more on a bonus. I'm gonna take this, I think.
I could use this.
This will be good. This will help make up for the fact that I'm gonna be losing damage here shortly. Level 2 to level 4. Nice.
Which tunnel?
Let's take the health. Easy.
Lots of coin there.
Shit, this guy has armor.
That was close.
See, that's what this thing does. That totally just like stun locked him as soon as I hit him with it.
Have to reload first.
Nice. Little mice. A bother. They definitely are a bother. Wait. Oh, I thought I said an unassuming bowl of fish. Which didn't make a lot of sense. Alright, this should be the last room. Shit. Oh shit. Mind the axes. only took 6 damage there. That's not bad. Okay. Got 98. Not enough to buy anything. Might be able to get that health on the next one. Yeah, it's interesting that they changed up the mechanics of how all this works. I guess we should probably try and tackle one of these bosses before we lose too much more life. That's probably pretty good. I'm gonna take this.
I'll pay for that.
There's a lot of little tiny enemies in this area. Of course, then I get these giant fucking rats. But honestly, they're on like the other side of this cavern, this ravine or whatever, hole in the ground, I guess. I don't think they have a way to hit me, so whatever. As long as I don't run over there for whatever stupid reason. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, give me some health, you sons of bitches.
Sata storage.
Oh. Oh, that's a fountain. Nice.
Okay, I'm good.
Hell yeah.
Good enough to eat.
Ooh, this does twice as much damage. More so. This is 560. I'm taking this. This goes straight to level 4. Jesus Christ. Hell
Extra
yeah.
blessing.
Nice.
Now for a chat with Cerberus. Got this delicious sack of meal for you, boy. Alright, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
I have a feeling I need
Terrifying
more.
Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
I owe you one, boy.
Okay. Alright, so can no longer go over there. Don't really have any gold to buy over here. So I guess we just move on. Alright, real quick before we do that, I need to run to the restroom. Give me 1 second. Be right back. Okay. Got my laundry in the dryer. It took me just a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but okay, here we go. Going outside, huh?
Wow. Oh, of course.
Hades?
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. Untouched, you dust it off on my account.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered your wretched forces to kill me over and over, but sure, I'll grant you that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
You're gonna have to kill me.
No, you're going home, not me.
Shit. I guess I really do need to kill these, don't I?
You dare lash out against me like this, boy? Poseidon honors the ocean's heart. Poseidon ought not meddle in others' affairs. I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness.
Alright, there's my proc. Oh, that's bullshit. Come on, bro.
Got you.
At 4 health, you son of a bitch.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful child.
Nice
I would
bathrobe.
expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you.
Is that it? Oh god, no.
Great. This fire.
Yep. Well, only having 4 health.
To teach you discipline, then
That
so
doesn't
be it.
surprise me. Damn, is that actually the final
Father.
boss in the game? I don't even know.
Father's still up there.
A moment, lad?
Sure.
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the 3 fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I can hazard a guess.
Have I given Thanatos? I haven't given him a gift yet. Let's do that.
It isn't much then, but I got you something.
Want me to take that off your hands? Fine. But you are taking this from me. And if anybody asks, we're even. Or scratch that. Don't tell anyone about this.
Alright, cool guy.
Thank you, Than.
A pierced butterfly. Wait, what's up, Achilles?
I saw your father storm out of the house in his regalia. So he must have confronted you himself at last. I see that must have not gone well. You were so close.
Well, at least I know who will be waiting for me the next time I climb all the way to the Temple of Styx and manage my way out.
Don't lose heart, lad. I did not train your father, only you. He is a god, but he is just a god.
He's just a god.
My bit of treason there.
Just a god.
Yeah, like so you can come up and pet him.
You want more pets? I got more pets here, boy.
Alright, what do you guys want?
Musician?
That's actually not bad. I guess I haven't really used anything like diamond on anything else, so might be worth using one.
Contractor, I have another job. I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul creatures I'll dredge up with this. Nyx, I have to ask you something. Are you certain that my search isn't in vain? My mother, what if she's gone?
Your mother yet lives. There can be no other explanation. For if she did not, she would be with us, here. She was a good woman. Stately. Kind.
I think I turned out okay. Miss Dusa, I wanted you to have them.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
Happy feather duster.
So, hi, Prince. So, is there anything I can get you, or maybe
drink sometimes sounds wonderful, Dusa. Maybe tomorrow, assuming I'm not getting out of here by then?
What? I mean, it's no big deal. I mean...
Dusa? Chef.
Let's see what deals we got going here.
Give me the best deal you've got.
Get 50 darkness for a nectar. That's not too bad. So we've got 353 already. I probably don't need it. Plus getting diamond is, I mean, it takes a little while to get diamond. Was diamond, right? Or nectar, rather. Yeah, nectar's not too hard to come across, but it does take a little bit of time on occasion. Like I'd rather save them.
I'm wide awake.
See what we can do in our mirror here. So we've got 13 keys, and we got 2 keys on that entire run. Ugh. We were out on it for at least an hour. Jesus. Alright, well. This gives us a nice, like, one-time damage boost. See, this probably goes up to like 75 on the next one, so it'd be 145. Leave us with 188. Probably get several ranks in this, potentially. Let's see how much here. That's 40. Alright, so that's the max there. I bet you 50 is the max here as well. So yeah, that's fine.
Phew, felt that.
Plus an extra, you know, 50 or 45 or whatever is pretty fucking good. That almost gives us this entire thing on its own. This one up to 20, so the next rank will be 30. That's pretty good. What does this do? Wow, that's actually pretty good. That gives us more of a reason to just go smash every urn. That's like 1 in every 33 urns will give us a health item. I've seen worse. What does Thanatos' butterfly do? 1% damage each time you clear an encounter without taking any damage. So that means, at least in the first region, we can probably clear... We should be able to clear most of the encounters without taking damage. This probably adds up real fast. But is that better than just a flat 20% to distant foes if we're using Exogryph? Like if we're using the claws or whatever the fuck they're called.
Twin fists of Malphon.
Malphon.
Strength combined surely cannot be stopped. Let's
But that might be better.
Gotta say, you're really getting somewhere, boy. Oh, I'm pretty impressed here. And they don't even pay me to do that. I'm just supposed to stand around.
Appreciate the vote of confidence, mate. Maybe you're right, and someday I'll get out of here. Hey, if I never come back, you won't just be stuck here forever, will you?
That's a good one. No, probably not. Wasn't anything in the old contract about that.
You never thought about that, did you?
I won't back down. Not now or ever.
I don't think there's a way to view the like overall map or whatever. Like the one that shows in between regions. Because I'm really curious if that's like the last boss battle or not. Kind of felt that way, but I could also see that being like Hades like trying to stop you and then saying, well, fuck it, I'll let you go on and get to the hardest area or whatever, you know. 58. Seems weird to end on 58, so I bet you there's more. Minimum 60 would be my guess. But I guess I don't know, I'll have to keep trying. Alright, well, because we're only about 15 minutes shy of hitting our goal for tonight, I don't necessarily want to get started on another run. That was literally only our second run, and we're already almost at 3 hours, so I'm not going to spend another hour plus, you know, hour and a half or whatever, trying to make another run, because that's going to put us way over budget, and I need to eat and do other things like that. So I think I'm going to call it good for now. So yeah, this is what I've been playing basically almost exclusively for the last week or so. That was only my 13th run. So I haven't been hitting it that hard, but when I have been playing games, this is what I've been defaulting to. From what I've heard, kind of the average for the first escape success for a lot of players is around like the 30 attempt mark, so we're in pretty good shape if we are indeed getting close to the end. We can be on the higher end of the percentage there, or you know, the lower escape attempt amounts versus the higher. But I'm gonna get on out of here. I might do some guitar streaming around 11, maybe from like 11 to midnight or something like that, but that'll be on my Facebook. But if you guys want to see that here, let me know. I'm not opposed to streaming that on Twitch. I just have a bigger audience for that on Facebook. But until... See, I'm probably taking Friday off, because that is New Year's, and I'm going to be in recovery mode for the majority of that day. But I will try to be here on Sunday, do the first stream of the new year, and we'll probably play some more Hades, maybe something else, I'm not sure. I gotta get past Zeus, or past Hades himself. I want to see what's past that. But I'll get this uploaded on YouTube as well. And I've actually been recording as well as streaming this time, rather than trying to download it off of Twitch. So I've been recording in 1440p, I'm streaming in 1080p, trying to make it a little easier for people who might not have like ballin' ass internet connections to be able to watch my stream. But anyway, so if you want to check that out, that'll be up shortly at youtube.com/canman87. You can also follow me on Twitter at canman87gaming, and of course you can follow me here to get notified when I'm going live and things like that. So I will see you guys later. If I don't see you before, Happy New Year's, like Mr. Austin here says. Yeah, Austin, I assume if I go live on Facebook, I'll see you there, at least at some point. But we shall see. Alright guys, I will catch you all later. Thanks for hanging out.